2020 was, in fact, the most challenging year in every respect possible. Unprecedented is almost an understatement. I'm so pleased to report that your chamber team demonstrated tremendous leadership over the past 12 months. In membership, during this stormy year when other groups lost large numbers of members, the chamber retained 99% of membership revenue while also growing new membership revenue considerably. And we're proud to welcome so many new marquee members, including Nestle Corporation, AWS, and Verizon. And thanks to Julie Coons and the team, including Shannon Jamerson, Mitch Weintraub, John Woodstock, Rich LaFleur, Mike Carlin, and more for their work on membership. From a financial standpoint, your team delivered a positive financial year with top new regional executives joining our leadership team. Absolutely remarkable. Thank you to Susan Mosier for her leadership as our treasurer. And we led. In the pandemic response, we led. The chamber immediately embraced the opportunity to lead in responding to the pandemic. Together, we stood up the Back to Work Coalition and created a corresponding web portal for business-related COVID information. This broad coalition positioned the chamber as a leader among leaders in Northern Virginia. Thank you to Julie Coons and Todd Rowley of Old Dominion Bank for his leadership on this. In workforce, we led. We positioned the chamber to lead on workforce through a partnership with Aon and Accenture to create the Greater Washington Apprentice Network. Special thanks to Janet Osborne of Aon and Luann Gutermuth for their help in this effort. In social justice, we led. We took very public stands on issues of equity and inclusion, established a Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Board of Advisors to provide thought leadership on the best way to make a positive impact in our region. All of the board's recommendations, I'm pleased to tell you, have now been incorporated in our strategic plan. Thank you to John Allen of Wells Fargo, my co-chair of that Board of Advisors, and to all the Board of Advisors members for their engagement, and also to Kay-Ann Shaneman for her strategic guidance. In advocacy, we led. The policy committee transformed our policy agenda into a more succinct and impactful document and expanded our social equity components in that, while also gaining more participation. Thanks to Matt McQueen of Peraton, our policy committee chair, and also to Clayton Medford for their leadership. And we conducted a PAC review to ensure that the processes and all of the processes supporting the PAC were completely aligned with the chamber goals and objectives. So thanks to Scott McGarry, chair of the PAC, for his support in that, and also to Judith Cassell, our general counsel, for her support. We also took advantage of the crisis to plan for the future. Congratulations to Luann Gutermuth for leading on our strategic plan, which you'll hear more about later this year. I'm so proud to have worked with each one of you to achieve success in 2020, despite the most challenging circumstances ever. And on a personal note, I want to thank my wonderful husband, Paul Brandis, and my daughter for their support this year. It's been an incredibly difficult year for me personally, as I lost both of my parents in the last 4 months. I honor them, and I share a quote that my father instilled in me as a child by Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. Life is action and passion, and those who fail to participate in the actions and passions of their times run the risk of being judged not to have lived at all. A special thanks also to the officers of the chamber. You had my back, and I am so grateful to have been a part of your team. I also want to congratulate our Lifetime Achievement winners, Kathy Lang and Stu Mendelson. You have been terrific mentors and guides to me through the years, and I'm grateful. Together, we have not only weathered this storm, but we took advantage of opportunities in this crisis year to position our organization for even greater success in the future. And now I pass the gavel to a great new leader, our new chairman of the board, Luann Gutermuth.